So I have already created one assignment for that. So we'll see like first assignment, what we are going to do today. We are going to write a subroutine that will change the account officer from 3 to 4 for all customers. Is where we have account officer is 3, we will
Mhm.
try to change this to 4 using our subroutine. So why do we need a subroutine for this? Because we don't know how many customers we have in our system. So it's not possible to do manually 3 to 4,
Okay.
is it?
Mhm.
We may have thousands of customers, and even you don't know how many customers has account officer number 3. So for that we will use some coding. We will see how to change. So I will show you what I want to do exactly.
Okay.
So if you see here, if I'm going to uh, customer as say, this is one customer. Here account officer is 3.
Mhm.
So this is the account officer. What is account officer? This is like the person who is taking care of particular customer. So bank has allocated one person who will take care of any customer related query, anything. So that's why we have account officer here. So
Okay.
it's number 3 or number 4, number 1. So we have so we may have a situation where maybe account officer 3 is not associated with bank. So now we want to allocate this customer to someone else. Say that
Mhm.
is the person is account number 4. So what we'll do in this workshop, we will try to change all account officer. Wherever we have value 3, we'll try to change it to 4. So this
Okay.
is my assignment
Mhm.
for today. So for that we can write a program or subroutine, whatever you wish. So we'll try to write subroutine today
Two,
because
four.
we have already seen program yesterday. So we'll or we can write program. Only
Mhm.
differences between program and subroutine you already know. If
Mhm.
you are writing subroutine, then you will have to register that subroutine in program.file, and
Mhm.
you can run that within T24
Okay.
in command line. You will type the program name and command line. But if you are using program, then you will have to run that program using JSL prompt.
Mhm.
So this is our assignment for today. So to cover this, we will use these many subroutines. You already know these are like sub EB.READLIST. This is one of the core banking.
Mhm.
This is one of Temenos subroutine. Another routine is read. Another routine is write. This one we are going to use. And journal update, it's something that this is one of subroutine which commits the record. So you're going to change something, is it, in DB
Mhm.
database? So you must need some save or commit.
Okay.
Means you are going to save that record. So we'll use that journal dot update here and here.
Okay.
So journal
So
dot
while
update
changing,
will
mhm.
make
While
permanent change.
okay.
So whenever you will use write, you will have to use journal dot update to save those changes permanently. I will show you, don't
In
worry.
the database directly.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
In JK, so that's why we are using journal dot update. It's like commit. You are just going to commit the record. Means
Mhm.
you are going to make that record permanent. So
Mhm.
we'll have to use this. I have seen like if I'm not writing this statement, then our changes are not stored permanently.
Okay.
That's why we will use this. I will show you how to do this. And another assignment we will have today where we will try to delete any records from table application. For example, if I want to delete any record customer number from customer table, customer applications, then we can use F.DELETE. Or
Okay.
if you want to, so that's the one routine. But generally we never use this delete.
Mhm.
because the
Okay.
customer, if any customer, we have any customer entry in bank, we will never delete, even if customer is associated with bank or not, but we should never delete any customer.
Okay.
But for just for understanding, I'm going to delete one customer for you,
Mhm.
but we should never, in actual scenario, we will never delete any records. For,
Dot read list.
I should say we should never delete any live record.
Mhm.
So first assignment you understood, is it what we have to do?
Yes.
So where we have account officer 3, we will delete, we will make the to 4. Just log in. So first we'll check how many records we have with uh, 3. Just give me two. So list, we can select list f vnk dot customer with count dot officer value is equal to 4. We don't have any record for 4. It will give me full detail, but I don't want to see all this. So I will do Q and I will use list only. So it will give me only ID. So we have 3 records as of now where we have account officer 3. So 3 to 4. So these 3, if you see these 3 records we have where we have account officer 3 in entire system.
Mhm.
And how many total records we have, we'll see control. So total we have 412 records, means total we have 412 customers.
Okay.
So what either you can do manually, but it's not possible to do manually if
Mhm.
we have hundreds of records. So better to write program, millions of records, thousands of records. So at that time, it's better to always write a program. So we'll write one program here. So I'm just going to write subroutine. Or if you want, we can write program also, but better. We have seen one example tomorrow, so we'll
Mhm.
use. So we'll put our description here. So we will use this insert and icon.
Okay.
So you already know what is insert dot this I dot
Mm-hmm.
common. I dot common provides all variables that may used during execution of this subroutine. And this equate what it will do, it will initialize those variables.
Okay.
So as we are going to deal with customer, actually for all customers, so we need to include insert dot I underscore customer. So we can help here. We can use this here. Call read. So this is one table that we are going to use. We can create some go sub, and I'm just using. I don't want to write this program again, so I'm just
Okay.
using some existing code from here. So open file if you need, you can. Otherwise, you can put that inside initiate initialization section only. Process display output. Why do we need display? This is how our program will be. I will write initialize. So initialize will use this too for sure. As of now, we'll write process record. So why do we need, so see, this program will require EB.READLIST. You already know what does this do. So
Mm-hmm.
EB.READLIST will provide, means we have how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 argument here.
One, two,
First
three,
argument is your
four.
select command.
Yes.
So what does, so we will have to prepare one select command.
Okay.
So select command means we will have to write here one query. So select we always mind to provide one space here.
Mm-hmm.
And you know why do we need a space? Because when if you will not provide a space, sorry. So I will write here P and K better. So now what will happen when you will use select command? In actual, it will store this select and FBNK dot customer. So it's like query you are preparing.
Mm-hmm.
This will write, if you have provided space here, then you will, once it will be formed like this, select FBNK customer. But if you will not provide a space, then it will be like this, which is not executable, is it?
Mm-hmm.
This will give you error. So to make this to make it like this, we need to provide one space here.
Okay.
Why we are writing this? This is like EB.read list will run a query. So if you run this, then it will provide you 412 records.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting?
Yes.
So I just delete this. You understood, is it? Why? So this is our select command,
Mm-hmm.
and what else? So this is our first step. So we need to get the list, because we'll change account officer from to 3 to 4. So first we will prepare how many customers we have. We have 412 customer for this example total in my T24 environment. So I will get the list of all those 400 customers. And another step, what we will do, we will see, we will use read all the customer and we'll check where we have 3. Are you getting?
Okay.
So we'll use that logic to find 3 first. Once we'll find 3, then we will change to 4.
Okay.
Just follow me, you will understand everything. So this is a select command we have already done. We'll get list. So we should initialize this as well. Maybe subroutine is already initializing internally,
That
but
412 records will be selected in the cell dot
yes,
command selector function F1
yes,
underscore custom.
correct.
Okay.
Number of records should be, I guess it should be already initialized within subroutine, so don't worry about written code, but it's always good practice to initialize by yourself. You can have 0 or you can have a space also, it's fine. So this is what done we have. So once this will run, because read list we have already seen earlier, I guess. So read list, when it will run, it will we have, these are like select command is one of input parameter where you have to prepare your query like this. Another is your customer list. This is your output. You will get all the ID. Read list only returns ID, not record. Just make a note. It will give you only ID. ID means all customer numbers. And another is number of record. This is we always providing null, because this is for the path. Actually, this is the path. It's a optional. You can
Okay.
put path. If you will provide path here, what it will do, it will create a list somewhere in temporary, somewhere in folder. But most of the times we just provide null. Number of record, it will give you number of total records. When this query will run, it will return you 412. So that's the 412 count you will get here. You know at this moment we have 412, but sometimes if you don't have JQL access, because we have in our T24 we have access to run queries, JQL you have already seen, but sometimes you may not have. That those are all like configurable. You have not been given access to run. So
Okay.
at that time you will, this query will help you, like this will give you number of records, and this is return code. Return code means if you will find any error, then you will get some error message or code.
Okay.
So you understood, is it? EB read list we have already seen. Now what will we do? We will have, we need to use for loop here. We can use for loop. We can use another loop also. If you see here, in this program, we have some, you have already seen some others loops also, like this loop, remove y. This is the similar. You can use this loop also. But I prefer to use for loop always. But what is this loop and return open? So I will tell you. It's a while loop. If you want to use while loop, so for this example, if you see, this is the list you have seen. So remove y dot cust id. So anyway, you are going to get the customer ID from this list. Setting position. So it's like and while y dot cust id is null. So what will do? This will you got list, is it? So this is one list of, for example, 100 record, 100 ID. So each time you will remove one ID at a time. So you will remove first ID from list for your processing, and you will set position to 1. Because you have one record here, then this position will set. The same way you will read up to 100 times. If you have 100 number of records, then you will read up to for 100 records, and at the end it will set this to null. We will not have any record, then this will break. That's why we have written here concatenation sign with the position. But I don't like to use this. I always prefer to use for loop. You can use that loop also,
Okay.
but so for you can route some counter for what is your is equal to 1 to you can run up to number of rec. I'm always used to copy and paste this so that you should know from where I'm picking this. If I will
Okay.
write number of rec directly, then you will think like from where I got this number of rec.
Okay.
So if I'm copying it from here and pasting, so at least you will have some idea like I'm getting this value from there. So if I'm taking this from here, it means you will understand. Next, count. So this is like our format
Okay.
of for loop. You understand? So if you want to refer it back, we have this notes I have already given you. So you can see it how we are using this for loop. Somewhere it's written here. So like this for counter 1 to 10 and next counter. So you can have anything counter, anything, whatever you want. So what will happen now? You have this list, customer list, is it? And
Yes.
you got the list after execution of this routine. You will have you this lib will this list will say array. So this list will have all what customer number, and those customer number will be uh, segregated with field marker FM.
Okay.
So we need to we will read each value. So what we have to do, we will have some uh, now we need to read all records, is it? This is list, you got list, but you haven't got record. So to get
Okay.
record, you need to use this another subroutine F.READ.
Mm-hmm.
You already know about this. So what it needs F.READ, it needs your customer, it needs your file name. You already know what's your file. File is your, for this case you have file called
F1.
fbnk.customer. So I can change this with this name. And customer ID, we will find this customer record. This is a input, this is a output, and this is your
Path.
path, which is here. Do we have the path? This one is also path. And error, we can cast a record, we should like this. So on cust ID, we can have some small this one also. If I'm writing all small, so I will write it here like small. And error. So you understood, is it? So this is your file application name, file name, customer ID is one of your input for this customer ID. I want full record. It means, and this is your customer record. This is your output array. This is your space. You will provide path, which will be space and error. So customer ID need to have some value, is it? So before that, we need to pass some customer ID. So I'm copying it here so that you will understand from where I got, from where this value is populating. So customer ID we can have from this list. Are you getting? So this list first element, because it will be in loop, is it? So we need to each time our with loop our value should change. Are you getting?
Okay.
So for the first time when it will do, but first time when we will have counter is equal to 1, at that time this value will be 1 here.
Okay.
Are you getting? So this will be 1. So it will give me, it will extract first record of this customer list. We have 412 records, but at this time, for first time, when it will loop, first time, first it will be first 1, second time it will 2, it will 3. So it will run up to 412 times.
Mhm.
So for the first time, we will pass whatever the value in first element in this array will be moved to here. Are you getting?
Mhm. Yes.
So, and we will extract we will pass this information here. Then this output will be created. We will have array for this. So, so what we need here, we need to, we need what we want here. We need account officer. So I can write account officer is equal to, I can write it old to understand, because old we are going to change with 4, is it?
Okay.
So we get account officer old customer record, but we need to see like uh, which one is for our account officer here. How to come out of this? I don't know. It's like my keys are not working here.
List of-
So what I want to show you here. So ct dot t24 dot bp and what I underscore f dot customer. So I guess 24. This is 24 if you see here. EB dot cus dot account officer. We need this field. You're fine.
Mhm. Yes.
So now we will get any value here. It may be 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't know. Do you know what the first record what will we have? We don't know, is it? We may have 1. We may have this value. We may have 2. This value we may have 3. Anything. So, so what we can do here, we will check whether account officer old is 3 or not, because our assignment is to check 3
Okay.
to
3
4.
to 4.
So we'll check whether we have 3 value here or not. So if this, sorry, control J. I'm just taking this hold. I will have to check. We should have 3. If account officer is 3,
Then
then what we have to do?
change.
I will take another variable like this.
Mhm.
I will make it new. New, what we should we have new 4. So this is one variable I have assigned here.
Okay.
I can put it in initialize section also if you want here.
Okay.
New should be 4 always, is it?
Mhm.
I can put it here also, or if you want let it be here also. It's a new variable. I just put 4.
Okay.
So if it is 3, then what we have to do, we need to change this value. Is it currently it's a 3 here?
Mhm.
You understood, is it? That's
Yes.
why we are into this loop. So we need to change this. If it is 3, then what it should be? It should change to
Change to 4.
new.
Mhm.
Should be changed to 4, or you can change it to new.
Mhm.
Is it? That's fine. Are you understand?
Yes.
So this record here, this is currently having 3.
3.
Why
Yes.
it's having 3? Because we are inside this if loop. So it will definitely it will have 3 because we have after if we are seeing it here, is it? So we need to make it 4. So once it will be 4 here, it has been updated to 4, but we need to write this. Are you getting?
Mm-hmm.
So I will use this to write call. Call F.WRITE. Same table name is our. This is. I will tell you what is this. So customer ID, which is customer ID here. This is our customer ID. And customer record. Where is customer record? This is our customer record, cust.ring. So this is something new that we are learning here. So F.WRITE, what it does. So this will write your records back. So means this will write your record in your table. Table instance your application. This FBNK customer file. This will write it back.
Mm-hmm.
So this requires 3 argument. First argument is your table name or your file name. What would you like to say?
Mm-hmm.
Second argument will be your customer ID. And the third is your customer record. So currently you are dealing with customer record. Is it so all others
Yes.
fields should be written, not only this one. The others should be written as those were like that. Means, for example, the others fields should be written as they are currently.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of field. Is it customer record 1, 2, 3? So EB customer name, EB is this way. You have a lot field. Is it? If
Yes.
you see here, we have these many fields here. So every field has some value. Those you have already got through your read. So once you have read here, you have everything here.
Mm-hmm.
You are only extracting this field, is it? But
Yes.
in actual, we have everything here inside this table. So with this field, with this field 4, where we have account officer, others should be also written as they were.
Mm-hmm.
We are not changing others value. If you want to change others, you can keep adding here. So this is three. It requires 3 arguments. First, your table name. Second is your ID. Third is your customer record. So this is our customer record here. So it's done
Okay.
here. And now what we have to do? End if. End this if. If should be always end. If it's not a one line if. So you understood, is it? So this is for logic. Next counter now will return. Sorry. Return here and end of our statement. So done, I guess we did everything.
Mm-hmm.
We I have not added this general dot update. I will show you why. Intentionally, I'm not adding it now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make it. We can put some message also so that
Mm-hmm.
it's easy for us to. So what message we can add? We have we can write print records. What records? Records for customers. You can write like this. And customer, which customer? Customer ID. This updated from what? Old one, is it?
Updated from customer visa old to new.
To
Account officer new.
new officer. It's okay, fine. So it will give us some information also. I will make it program for now. We'll see. I will convert this subroutine later. Program subwrite.p. So as of now, I know it should run. I don't think any error, but it should not commit because we have not updated that log. I will I have intentionally make that not adding that so that at least we will have some idea why we are updating general dot log, why we are updating this general dot update.
Okay. So I have one more clarification. So EB.READLIST is to select the accounts, right? To select the customer record.
Yeah. So it will give EB.READ list. Yeah, it will give us the list of it. Actually, this will execute all the command. It's like JQL command. If you want to run any query here, select. I guess we have only seen this in our last assignment. I will remind you where it is. List ones here. So you remember we have this. Earlier we have executed this select command where working balance is greater than 0, and we were writing one file. So what it does, so eb.read list will execute select command. So this was our command we have written last time. You remember?
Yes.
So this was giving us some 15 or 15 records. So this will run, and this will give us the list of all account number. It returns always ID. It never returns you records. ID means one customer number, 1, 2, 3, 4, all only number. It will not give you information about what's the information, other information with customer number or account number 1.
Okay.
So to get others information, we are using F.READ. But read list will return you all the account number or customer number, what you are requesting. Here we are requesting account. Are you getting? Yes. We have already seen this video. If you have, I guess it's on 12th August video. If you will see, you will find all those.
Okay.
Above. So for your answer, it's like eb.read list will execute your query select command.
Okay.
So you understood as of now. You've understood what is the so read list will give you the list of all customer number which will be stored here in customer list. Second argument, and it will give you total number of record. How many records in this array? So you will get the count here. This is a T24 provided subroutine. It's a core subroutine. We don't know what's the code inside this.
Okay.
But these are one input. This is output. This is output argument. This is outputs. Only one input argument here, which we are passing. And as we got number of record here, we have variable. We know we don't know how much inside this number, so we are just using for loop. And we are extracting first one cust list here. So it will run 100 time or maybe 200 time. But first time when run for counter 1, so it will pass 1 here and will get first customer ID from this list. Next time when it will go to 2, it will give me second customer ID. Then we will this operation will be repeated for 100 times. Whatever we have written inside this, it will be repeated for these many counts.
Okay.
And it will check all records. It will check first record whether it's 3. It may be no. Second record whether it's 3, maybe no. Are you getting?
Mhm.
So the same way it will keep executing. You understood? Do you have any
Yes.
question?
No.
Thank you. We'll run this. So what's the subwrite? So z dot trint1 dot bp subwrite, is it? Subroutine WRITE dot oh, I'm sorry.
Training 1.bp.
I dot
I not
T24 dot
located
BP. I guess T24 underscore BP, is it?
24. No.
Underscore.
24 under. Yes, underscore bp.
Dot read. I forget to write call here. It's a subroutine. I should have write call.
Okay.
It's done.
Mhm.
So we need to initialize first. I guess we have already logged in, sign out today, but so these are 3 customers. If you see records for customer
Mhm.
660,667 updated from 3 to 4. But when you will see, but it's still 3 there. I don't see updated, is it?
This is not updated.
Still 3. For 4 we don't have record. So that's why that's the problem. It's like I said, it's not a problem, but we need to use this journal dot update. It will commit. It's up changing, but it's not committing.
Mhm.
So I will add this here. Customer ID is like we need to have ID of that record we always use. So we have a small, we don't need CUS
Underscore.
underscore ID. And it's a subroutine, so we need to write call. You understood, is it? That's why we are using call
Yes.
general.update. Get log. Now before execution, I will see. List only FBNK account officer 4. We don't have any record. You can see here. But if I run this with 3, we have. And our
Okay.
assignment is to change 3 to 4, is it?
Mhm.
So this should be changed now. Now I'm going to run this. So it's already being changed, I guess. We'll see. But we haven't got message now.
No
It's
records.
4 is still 4. It's 3 we have still 3 records.
Yes,
It's not changed, is it? And program is not displaying Subwrite. Yeah, it's the same program. Why we are not working this now? Do we need to log out or log in? Log out and log in
just
back.
I think we need to refresh.
Yeah, that's what even I'm also thinking. Terminate by job, yes. Do we need to call for general IT? Sweeps right, and after that we have it's not even getting into this loop. Let's make it 4 now. I guess if it is changed to 4, 36.
I
will
think
go
account
with.
officer new is not initialized, or that's the reason.
No, it's already initialized here. If you see, we have already initialized to 3.
Okay.
I just reversed so that I just want to see if it is working now. Subwrite, catalog, and see it. No, it's not getting into loop. So it means we have still 3. Let's display here. What we can do. First time we got a message, is it? After that, it's not working. Or might be I did something wrong somewhere. I will have fresh copy. Call and what it was general.update. Society. What I will do, I'm just going to add some display here. CRT. With the account of, I'll leave it for now. We'll see it later. Counter, one to number F.READ. It's done this time. If you see here, transaction complete, records for, we're getting some message.
3 to 4. What changes we have made? Actually,
We made 3 to 4, is it?
yes, 3 to 4, but
3 to
initially
4. Initially it was not working, might be something wrong I did while copy paste, some changes been updated
okay.
or something done. But we'll see, like, we'll verify whether it's been changed or not. So list only you are seeing no record
No
for 3.
records.
And for 4, we have 3 records. So all these 3
Yes.
been moved to 4.
Okay. The same code only, right? We didn't change anything.
No, we didn't change. I will
Okay.
run this back. I will run now. What I will do, I will change 4 to 3. Fine. Same code. I haven't done anything. I just added that update.log. This one.
Where?
Here, this is one that I have
Yeah,
added.
yeah, yeah. I know the
General.log.
general update.
Yeah, there's nothing. After that, I haven't done anything.
Okay.
Might be while copy paste something got wrong or some paste. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just moving 4 to 3 back. Is it?
Okay.
We'll see how. So currently we don't have anything for 3. You can see here, list all where officer is 3. We don't have no record. So we did it. We'll run. I'm compiling and get logging, and I'm running now. So we are getting message also. Is it transaction complete? Records for this updated from 4 to 3. So we'll see. So you have seen here 3. We don't have any records.
Yes.
No records. Now for 3 we have 3 records. So it's working. Is it?
Okay. Yes.
So you understood? Is it? So it's like how we have changed. If you want to see more, just go to account and customer S, what it was, 111663, 111663. So you have, it says 3.
Okay.
We changed to 4 to 3. Is it back? But I will run one more time to make sure it's 3 to 4. Because our assignment was to change to 3 to 4. So I will edit one more time. Three to 4. Now we'll see. What it was? 111663. So it's been changed to 4. You see?
Yes.
Retail banking user 4. So you understood, is it? How
Mhm.
this works? So this assignment we have done, and we'll move to assignment number 2.
Dot delete.
So what I will do, I will create quick customer before deleting. Customer comma version I'm using here so that we need not to authorize. So if I will use this Control F, enter, mnemonic A B C D E F G H already in store. A B C D E F R R it A B C D E F R. Fine.
Mhm.
Short name I'm putting anything. Name I'm just creating dummy records to delete.
Mhm.
What was number? 111698. Just
Mhm.
remember this number
Okay.
111698.
Okay.
We may use this to delete. So we got customer
698.
111698. This is our customer that we are going to delete in our assignment.
Okay.
So you can delete anything. I'm just deleting customer for now. prg dot delete dot b. So we are going to use the same thing. We will write start subroutine, but this is subroutine. I will convert this. Do I need to convert this to show how to run subroutine here? This is
No,
very
no,
simple.
you
You
can
already
direct.
know, is it?
Yes.
You need to change this to subroutine,
I
and
mean to
you need to
initialize
compile.
all this.
No,
If
if
and for subroutine, we need to use f and dot customer and the. That's how.
no. If you have to convert this program to subroutine, the program which we have executed 3 to 4. So
Mhm.
if you want to convert this to subroutine, what you have to do, I will show you. I will take this. I will not take much time.
Okay.
So you need to write subroutine here. Just
Mhm.
copy and because what I will because we have already program name with sub, right? So I'm
Mhm.
just going to add this with 1 here.
Okay.
Don't get confused why I have added the same program. I'm just going to add 1 here so that you should not get confused. But our file name is different, so I'm just going to make it 1 here.
Mhm.
Fine. So this is our subroutine now. I have converted the program into subroutine. What you
Okay.
have to do now, you need to compile it back. Before getting into next assignment, I'm back to old. So this is our subroutine now. I will copy paste. So we have already done 4 to 3, so I'm just going to change this to 4.
Mhm.
You understood, is it? So we just compiled. If you
Okay.
try to run subroutine here, it will not run. It will
Mhm.
give you error. You see,
Yes.
unexecute to execute. What you have to do to run subroutine, you need to register this first in T24. So we'll go there. We'll program dot file.
Mhm.
It is better to. I'm just going to write PF and comma version.
Okay.
So it's a program file now. I will write one control. I will give the name of subroutine here in input. Invalid character, which is invalid. What it was? Sub
Separate.
right one.
Correct only.
Sub. We haven't added. Problem is uh, we have trg prefix. I don't know why I did wrong here. We have should write trg. Is it trg dot? During program also we did mistake, but well, this is our program. Are you getting?
Okay.
What's the type we have? We should write. You remember? M, is it? Test. Match your product EB. Control V. So it's registered now. Now you can run this. So it's enabled. It's giving some error.
Some type of error message.
For the registration, we were using like this only, is it?
Mhm.
Do you remember if we are doing any mistake here?
I think to first
Now we have
check your list
we
of
have I guess will let me check what the no I guess we
read
did mistake
product
here.
AB.
If you see we have mistake here. We should have trg dot subroutine trg dot while this. I will recompile everything again. Control C. I guess while we should have read F.I. Now this should have recompiled with trg. Catalog. Fine. It's executed.
Mhm.
I don't see any error. It means it's executed, but we'll have to manually verify. So 1116663 is it? Some customer.
It's
111
111,698.
698. No, not this one. We are running the old one, is it?
So you're going to delete this, right?
No, not in delete. I'm currently that I have converted that to subroutine, the previous program. This one.
Okay, 3 to 4.
So for that, I need 638, I guess. So it's been changed to 4, 3 to 4, is it?
Mhm.
This is
Yes.
what we have. We mark 3 to 4, correct. So I was showing you how to run subroutine. So I have converted this program to subroutine and executed.
Mhm.
Now we'll move to delete. So delete, like what we have to do, we can add this all again. I'm just copying all this stuff. Delete will not take much time. It's very simple.
Okay.
Routine to delete customer. Customer, this is what. So if you want to, I'm just going to, I'm not going to use para, or will, where is that read? So delete required only two things: your table name
Mhm.
and just 2 minutes. Your table name and your record ID.
Okay, got it.
So if you want to delete what was our transaction, this one 698.
Mhm.
And before that, we need to open our file. OPF requires 2 arguments.
F.cus.
Fine.
Mhm.
And this is delete. What we are deleting, we are going to delete this record.
Yes.
So this is like change. So I will have to, I should write call, and the same we will write journal dot update to commit our changes.
Mhm.
So y dot custody, this is the same custody. We'll update here. Return and end.
And
Done.
mhm. Yes.
We don't want this one. Today's date 6 September. We need one written here. So it's a program, is it? So I need
Mhm.
not to. Where is program name?
This is a subroutine, right? We need to call.
If you want to make it subroutine, then we'll make it subroutine too.
It's okay. No problem.
I made it subroutine.
Mhm.
Fine. So we will use this to delete our records. So I'm going to control. First cust delete, is it?
Mhm.
Cus or cust? Cust
CUS plus delete.
delete. Fine. Success. You will not able to run this here
Mm-hmm.
because it's a subroutine.
Subroutine.
So what you have to do, you need to register this. PF comma. I'm using comma version so that I
Mhm.
should not authorize. I. What the name is? trg dot delete. I need to register this. Type m
Yum.
m's mainline routine. This is purpose you can write
Mm-hmm.
to
Read.
delete card. Um, before they're running this, we'll see. Sorry. What was our transaction code number? 111698. 111698. So this is one which we are going to delete, is it?
Yes.
So to run subroutine, what we have to do, we need to write this. I'm going to execute this now. trg.custdelete.
Mm-hmm.
It's done. If you don't see any error, it means it's executed. So now we will validate cust as what was account number, customer
Double
number,
one, triple one,
triple one
six,
six nine eight,
six, 9, 8.
111698.
Mm-hmm.
Record missing.
It was deleted.
You see, you understood, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's done. So this code is done. So I think we're done with all subroutine. Most of the subroutines we have done. We may have a lot of more, but these are all like main subroutines,
Mm-hmm.
main routines that you have already learned, like EB.read list, read, write, journal updates, delete. So we have already done. So we have done for today. So you
Mm-hmm.
can pause your video.
Okay.